Welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Let me fix the chat. And we'll get this party started. All right. So I have the standard tarot deck, but they're a Halloween one. And I have also, Anna Cat, hello, welcome. I've also brought the Enchanted Map Oracles. So let's get you on the list. A list of 13. Lunar Vibes Arts. Hello, welcome. You are first today. Dave, hello, welcome. Lunar Vibes Arts. Would you like to be put on a list? We have a subscriber who is called the Lunar Prince. Daniel, hello, welcome. Dave and Daniel, you are number 4. Just getting set up. All chat down here. Live chat, I mean. And type in hello. Perfect, it is working. We'll see if we can highlight my email. And then we'll get these cards started. Nope. All right, that's okay. It is still at the top of the chat. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning, wonderful day. I don't know what time of day it is in the country. Oh my gosh, I can't see the chat. The computer's it's not bouncing. We're doing great. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. We have 2 cards. Oh, wow, we have your cards already. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. So if you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. Now, remember, I'm only human. I make mistakes. You may encounter a video that does not have a description, links in the description box. If that happens, just get a hold of me, and I will fix it. All right, Anna-Kat, we just need one oracle for you. The first card you have today is the 9 of Pentacles. I totally can do a full reading of Crow cards. Would you like one? I can put you on the list. Oopsies, I'm throwing things. You're not on the list yet then, I take it. All right. Let's see. What do I have here for you? Do you have a birthday coming up at all? I guess that should be the most important one I ask. And if not, I have November 19th available. No, actually. I have Thursday. Oh, you have the. Would you like it on your birthday? You can have it sooner. Um, but if you want, you can totally have it on your birthday. You know what? Let me put you on for your birthday. All right. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to put you on for your birthday. So, the year you were born. I need the year you were born. That is it. Now you can also choose a subject as well. There's 7 to choose from. You can have a career and finances one. My son, right, which one was born in 90? My son Christopher was born in 1990. So you have 7 choices. You can do a career and finances. You can do health. You can do relationship. You can do travel and lifestyle. You can do education. You can do spiritual awareness and self-development, or you can do it in general. You can always send me an email and get back to me on that if you would like. So I do have you penciled in for a reading on your birthday that will come out at 5 p.m. my time. But, my friend, I also have October 30th available. This is actually a Thursday. I can do a reading for you coming out October 30th, if you would like that. So let me do a career and finances with the crow coming out for you the 30th of this month. So what is your zodiac sign? There. So I'll do one for you October 30th, and then you'll have one on your birthday as well, my friend. Now, let's get to the good stuff. I knew that. I don't even know why I asked you. I don't know why I asked you that. So the first card you have is the 9 of Pentacles. This card, 9s represent a resting phase. Pentacles represents that there is a gains everywhere. This card represents there is plenty in all things. There may be a price to pay, but remember, there is no thrill in the lack of risk. So take a chance. That's really truly what life is all about, is taking a chance. And when we take these chances, that's when we find out what we like, what we don't like, what we want, what we don't want. I have, you also have the Eight of Wands. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. So you may have felt like you've been on a plateau lately. That's what an 8 is. But it represents finally forward movement and exciting news. And this card represents, when this card was created, it represented swiftness like an express messenger. So now things have changed a little bit, and nowadays it's depicted with, the picture shows 8 staves flying through the air, which shows speed. So the card represents speed toward an end. It promises, now I hope you're paying attention, it promises an assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. So take those chances. You have the Six of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents gains. The 6 represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you have done. There may be a monetary reward involved. If there is, make sure you pay off any debt. And then also give to charity. Your oracle for the day is the Stuck in the Mud card in the upright position. This card says you're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around is being stuck in the mud. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop, find joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. I know sometimes, a lot of times it comes reversed. Oh no, where'd you guys go? There you are. Lunar Vibes, are you still here, my friend? You are here. Awesome. So we're going to shuffle. You are welcome, Anakat. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. And congratulations on being number 1. Lizzie, hello. Welcome, my dear. How are you? Oh, let's get you on the list. You are number 5, Lizzie. All right, Lunar Vibes. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Again, I try to get 3, but if more fall out, they're important. Now, it's the ones that fall out or flip over that we take. Now, if a whole bunch of them just shoot across and fall out, it just represents that I need to hold on to them tighter. Shannon, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list as well? Here's another one. And here's your third. You have 3 major arcanas. So the appearance of three major arcanas represents that there is a very powerful current going on in your life right now. Whatever's going on, it's powerful. Let's shuffle the oracle. All right, you are number 8, Shannon. That's a lie. Oh my gosh. Where in the world did that come from? You are number 6. I'm not a professional. If I have not mentioned, I am not a professional. Wow. I learned that in kindergarten too, you know. Just so you know, I did learn it. Maybe 8 is going to be a lucky number for you. All right, Lunar Vibes. We need an oracle for you. Hold on to them nice and tight. There it is. So the first card we have is Major Arcana, the Moon. This is a neutral energy card. So we all know the moon has many, many phases. Each phase represents something when it comes to this card. Oh, it can also represent a Pisces. So each phase represents something like reflection, intuition, fear, confusion, deception, hidden enemies. This card represents so many. More importantly, it is a call, my friend, for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. Again, it's a call for you to go on a journey. You have the 8 of Swords. Wait a second. Where'd this one come from? So I thought you had 3 major arcanas. You have 2. But still, the appearance of multiple, more majors than minors represents that there is a powerful current going on right now. So the 8 of Swords. Swords represents the autumn time, so the fall season. If you have a question, it is a no. It represents something happening fast, like weeks. Wands represent days. Swords represent weeks. The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Swords says that you are restricting yourself. It says that you're creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. Because of these mental obstacles that you're creating, you may encounter feelings of embarrassment, frustration, from failure or disappointment. But my friend, these are obstacles that you're creating. And also, this card can also represent bad news on the horizon. So remember that all too often we don't trust our intuition, our gut instinct. We second guess ourselves. So my friend, this is just another call to trust your instinct. You have Major Arcana, the Death card. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. No. This card is another neutral energy card. It represents change. This change is inevitable. That's the only reason why it's on the Death card. They don't have a card that says birth. That's the 2 things in life that are inevitable. Being born and death. So this change is inevitable, my friend. It's going to be very transformative as well. It's a neutral energy card, so you may be experiencing some negative emotions. But you're going to learn a lot from it. Again, it's going to be very transformative. It can also represent a Scorpio, and the dates I have for that are October 24th through November 22nd. We are soon entering Scorpio. We also have your major arcana. Oh my goodness, get it together, woman. Your oracle for the day is the encouragement card, Lunar Vibes. In the upright position. I apologize for that. Upright. This card says you're receiving a nudge in the right direction. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need, and you won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. Again, you are on the right path. So keep going, my friend. Congratulations. Holy Ghost, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. Dave, you are next. Holy Ghost, when I see your name, I think of that song, what is it, Holy Diver? Holy Diver? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the song. I know, no relevance, but I can't help it. Lunar Vibes, you are welcome, my friend. And if you'd like an in-depth card reading yourself, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Send me an email, or you can let me know right now, and I will add you to my calendar. Is that who sings? Carrie, hello, welcome. Is that who sings it? It's a good song. I love it. When my kids were teenagers, they had the Guitar Hero thing. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun with that. It was one of the songs on there. Let's get Carrie on the list. You're number 8. Gosh, I wonder if we have that in there. I'll have to look. All right, Dave. That one's standing up. So we're going to take this as your first card. Second card. That's a nice card to have. And you have multiples. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. So Guns N' Roses has some good music. I love AC/DC. I love Metallica. I've listened to Green Day. They have some good songs as well. Holy Ghost. Who sings that? Oops, almost. Oh yeah, they've got some good songs. There it is. Oh, my coffee, don't let it get cold. Goodness gracious. I dislike when that happens. You let your coffee cool down and it puts a weird ring around your cup. Now you have to wash it before you can use it again. And yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, Dave, the first card you have as well is the Moon card. It represents a Pisces. Can represent a Pisces, I should say. It's a neutral energy card. And it represents, it's a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does. So you can become unstuck. And every phase means something. Wash it. Why? because it gets that funny look on the inside and it looks dirty, and then I feel like it makes my coffee taste weird. And oops, got it going the wrong way. I know it's probably just a bad habit. Even when I toss out like the, what do you call it, the dredges of your coffee, I always rinse my cup before I put fresh in it. It's a habit. It's not like I need to. You have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a relationship. And this relationship is so positive, so good. Cups represents a yes, and it's positive. It also represents something happening slowly, months. This card represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. More important, it represents that which nature has sanctified. So whatever this relationship is, it doesn't have to be to a person. It can be to a hobby or something like that. It is that important and that good and that everything. It's perfect. That which nature has sanctified. Devin, hello, welcome. We have the Eight of Swords for Dave as well. Dave, this just fell out for somebody else too. It says you are restricting yourself. You are creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. And because also, it can also represent bad news on the horizon. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents something positive, something happening fast, days. It's a yes card. It's a 2. It's also an organizing card. So it's the beginning of a cycle, being closer to a 1, which is the start, 10 being the completion. So it's time to organize. It is also a fire yourself up card. It represents our hopes and wishes. So the card says plan ahead, be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? This card wants you to think innovative and fresh ideas. It also says you're in an excellent position to join forces with another person who shares your vision. Dave, you also have the, your oracle card is the movement in the upright position. Devin, everybody is welcome here. I just ask, please don't be disrespectful. That's all. This card says that you are in a time of positive forward motion. As you come out of a period of restriction. It says you're now in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or your business. Regardless, you feel you cannot remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, Dave, you will see your dreams take form. And doors previously shut, well, they begin to open as if by magic. This card is also a state of mind. The fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear, so let it go and move forward. Oh my gosh, I know people like that too. Nope, I have to wash it. We have well water as well. Dave, you are welcome. We have well water, so you have to wash them. Otherwise, you get that. You have to keep them clean. He said it made the coffee better. It might have. It may have. Oh, good, Dave. I'm glad it resonated. Daniel, it is your turn, my friend. Mish, hello. How are you, my friend? You will be number 9. I will add you to the list. Amanda, hello. We better do this right now. Your father-in-law was like that too. All right, Daniel, let's see what we get. Oh, did that do a total complete flip? All right, changed its mind. That happens sometimes. All right, well. Daniel says, I'm right here. The first card you have is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 representing the end of a cycle. And it frees you up to start a new one. So congratulations on that. And as a reminder, Pentacles represents gains everywhere. Everywhere and anywhere possible to make your life better. So it's not just monetary. It's monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul. Again, anywhere that you can improve your life to make it better, happier, is a gain. Echo, hello, welcome. All right, Daniel, let's see what they have for you. 10 of Pentacles, remember, it represents gains. The 10 also represents the master. The 3 of Pentacles being the apprentice. The 8 being the journeyman. The 10 represents the master. This card represents lasting security and wealth. More important, it represents it's now time for you to slow down, take it easy, let others take more responsibilities. So you need to delegate now. It does want you to remember to keep the outcome in mind, keep working toward it, but you don't have to be the one asked to do all the work. So it symbolizes a well-established foundation. It symbolizes family harmony and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Now remember, it's time to slow down, take it easy, and let others take more responsibilities. You have the Death card, Major Arcana. Don't freak out. It does not mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. The Death card just represents an inevitable change, and it is going to be very transformative. It also represents a Scorpio, and I just mentioned we will be entering the time of Scorpio October 24th. So very, very soon. October 24th through November 22nd. Jimmy, hello, welcome. I mentioned you earlier. Were your ears ringing? We have a lunar vibes here today. And I had mentioned that we have a lunar prince. Hope, hello, welcome, my dear. You are number 12. You also have the 10 of Wands. I apologize. So this card is it represents this change is going to be very, very transformative. And it's going to be soon, Daniel, super soon. You have the 10 of Wands. This card also represents that you've shouldered too much. It's time to pass some of it on. And because passing some of it on, you will reap gains, rewards, success. XYZ, hello, welcome. XYZ. I've put you on the list as number 13. I have not heard whether Echo wants to be on the list or not. I'm not sure if Echo is a troll. We have the Nine of Swords for you as well, Daniel. Remember, swords represents fighting and arguing. Discontent. The Nine of Swords represents the 9 steps of grieving. Remember, everybody grieves. Nobody is immune to this. But everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. Death, miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. Again, everybody grieves for a different reason. The 9 is a resting phase, representing that you are almost there. It is almost complete. Your oracle for the day is the movement card reversed. This card says, do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly getting nowhere? It says, consider the spiral that goes up and around. 2 steps forward. 2 steps forward and 5 steps back. My friend, even that backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you may have forgotten to look for treasure. Another message is, lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Now, my friend, consider this another invitation to mastery, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Lizzie, it is your turn. Lizzie, let's get started. I have to stay focused because I won't be here tomorrow, my friends. But I'll be back Monday. Oh my gosh, Amanda, thank you so much. I am trying to hit the 5,000 subscriber mark. You guys are awesome. Yes, correct. The Lunar Prince is Jimmy. I apologize if I confuse people by not calling them by their channel name. Like Hope. I call Hope Hope, but her name is Chelsea. Shannon is next. Holy Ghost, you are number 7. We are on number 5, working with Lizzie. Oh gosh, I have to take these off for a minute. Cam. Let me add, so I have a list of 13. If I quit procrastinating and get through the list, I have added you as an extra, my friend. But also, I'll take this opportunity to mention a super thanks or super chat, whatever they're called, will get you immediately next. She calls me Dave, but I'm really Dave. Yeah, Hope, don't be shy. Pizza? Well, if you're asking me, truth be told, I'm not a huge pizza fanatic. So if I have my choice, I don't get pizza. I only order pizza if I know my husband wants pizza. I'll eat it. But so if I'm ordering pizza, I like it with sausage, black olives, and fresh cut tomatoes. Barbecue. I mean, it's unique. It is unique, Hope. Uh, Lizzie, the first card you have is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents a halfway point, and it's a calling card. And the calling card is for you to put boundaries in place. And remember, I always take the opportunity to mention boundaries are not walls to keep people out, they're doors to keep you safe. Yeah, I'm not a huge pizza fan because there's just way too much bread and just a little bit of all the good stuff. So this card says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. And also, Lizzie, be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Oh my gosh, Anaket, that sounds amazing. Doritos, barbecue based chili. Oh, well. So it's warm. It's a hot one. You said chili heat wave Doritos. King of Swords. Chili heat wave Doritos. I don't know if I've heard of them. King of Swords, or have seen them. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard, Lizzie. It's a warning card. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. You have the Eight of Swords. Dave says that does not sound good. You have the Eight of Swords. This card says you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. You may encounter feelings of embarrassment or frustration from failure or disappointment. Now, my friend, these are mental obstacles. These are obstacles you're creating. And because of this, it may represent bad news on the horizon. You have your oracle for the day is the coming to life card in the upright position. Sorry, I was taken back a little bit twice now. Let me explain. So I shuffle the tarot first, and then I shuffle the oracle, and I set it down, and I start going through the tarot. Twice now, when I have picked up the oracle card to tell you what it is, the book has already been opened to it, and this is the second time it's happened. I'd look around and be like, is there somebody here? Pretty sure I didn't already put it on the page. I mean, I may have. I don't recall doing it. Lizzie, this card says when you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? It says perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with our own. With our own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. It's important, though, that you try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do, my friend, is show up. This is a powerful card to receive. Again, all you have to do is show up. Oh my gosh, lasagna sounds amazing. I've never had butter chicken. And chicken I don't even know how you pronounce it. Masala. I don't know. I've never. I don't think I've ever eaten Indian food. Curry-based foods. Lasagna, chips, and salad. Okay, Shannon, it is your turn. So much for concentrating. So much for not being distracted. A little extra spicy or just a little spice in it? I do not like a super ripe banana either. No, not at all. Lizzie, you are welcome, my friend. Shannon, the first card you have is Ten of Cups. Hope says it's me again, Grandma. Oh, gosh darn it. I did it again. What am I doing? Okay. Indian spice will burn your bum. So, does cooking chilies. Oh, we have another one. When we went to New Mexico, yeah. Bum burn. I'm always hungry. Always. Pink is a tough color. You are absolutely correct, Jimmy. Absolutely correct. It has to be the perfect shade. Shannon, the first card you have is the Ten of Cups. Cups represents our emotions. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents something happening slowly, like months, not days or weeks. The Ten of Cups represents domestic bliss. It says to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. So many strive for the Ten of Cups, the domestic bliss. It also represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. Domestic bliss. This is amazing. Congratulations, Shannon. You have the Four of Cups. Another emotions card. Positive, yes. They also represent, cups also represents the summertime as well. The Four represents, I had to make sure it was the right one. It's a self-pity card. It says you are becoming a little self-obsessed, that you really need to get out more. It represents routine, but being in a rut, like boredom. It can also represent a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked. But also more important, don't take so long delegating over things that you miss out on an opportunity as well. Is what working? Colors are, I can see colors, but when I see sometimes the color I see is not correct. All right. Oh my gosh, the chat is moving so fast. I would totally try an Indian version of pasta. Uh, a couple towns over, where closer to where my husband grew up and lived, there is an Indian family that took over a store, a local store there. Um, in fact, one of our adventure videos, we ride our snowmobile there. Well, anyway, they do an Indian buffet daily, sometimes a couple times a day. Weekends is like a breakfast one on Saturdays. Oh my gosh, I need to go over there and try the food. And yeah, I want to see if they have the Indian version of pasta as well. So thank you for that. I'm totally going to do it. And I'll have to make a video about it too. So enough of, all right. Shannon, you also have the King of Cups. The King of Cups says it's a dignity card. It says to maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. Well, what this means is there may be people watching you, and I don't mean in a bad way like, what's she going to do now? No. You might be a role model, people, and you don't even know it. So, again, dignity card, maintain your composure, and set a good example. This card can also represent a man that you know, and this man agrees with you, and this man is agreeable with you, for you. Does that make sense? And you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles representing gains. This card represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. Twos are a call to organize. You also, your oracle card for the day is the Magic Stream in the upright position. It didn't happen this time. I had to find the page. Upright, this card says, every experience you have has its own life story. It has a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. The danger, however, is in seeing events as separate from one another. In fact, they are all part of a continuity of a greater evolution. Like an ever-flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of a potential. When you remember you're part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. The card says allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. My friend, your success will benefit many. Laverne, hello, welcome. I'll put you on as an extra credit person, if I could just get through the list. Holy Ghost, you are next. You're welcome. You are welcome. Daniel William, Daniel W., hello. You are on the list as well as an extra. I am on number 7. Now, the only way to guaranteed be next, sing hello. Extra. The only way to guaranteed to be next is a super thanks. Otherwise, we are on number 7, and we have a list of 17 people. But I thank you guys all for being here, and I'm going to do the best I can to get through this as fast as possible. The Holy Ghost. The first card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. One of my favorite cards in the deck. I have a couple of favorites in this deck, in the Tarot deck, and the Ace of Pentacles is one of them. I also think it should be one of the most, one of the most powerful, but it's not. All we need is one oracle for the Holy Ghost. There it is. So, the first card correct, Jimmy. Absolutely correct. Thank you for saying that. So the Ace of Pentacles, one of my favorites. Ace representing the start of something new. So the beginning of a cycle. Congratulations on that. It also represents the winter season. And it represents time-wise. Where is the time-wise? I feel like it is slow, but hold on. Years. It is slow. So, time-wise, Pentacles represent years. I need to write that down. So, a long time, which is, this is a great card to have, knowing it represents years. With that said, it represents infinite opportunities, Holy Ghost, material opportunities. It's a place of wealth. It's a place of perfect contentment. Also, if I had my standard deck, you would see that a helping hand is being offered in the picture. It represents that if somebody offers you help, say yes. You have the Nine of Swords representing a resting phase. The Nine of Swords represents abundance, being pleased with yourself. It says you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have all you desire if you wish and envision a better life. Now, this card also represents contentment, happiness, and the rewards of dedication to a purpose. Contentment and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. You have the Five of Wands. Wands is a yes, it's positive. It represents something happening fast, like days. It's a push and shove card. It's a halfway point, and it's a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. And it represents competition in the name of the game. If it was serious, it would be swords. So, if it comes to winning, you will win. You'll make sure of it. It is the most important thing. And you will do anything to be seen as successful. It is a call to put boundaries in place. Remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. Your oracle for the day is Into the Unknown Upright. It says life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise and you won't know how to deal with it. My friend, this is one of those times. You're required to trust that this is a new phase, and it will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. My friend, imagine you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe and stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. That's a very nice reading, my friend. Carrie, you are next, my friend. I am so ready for Halloween, too. I love Halloween. But this will always be up forever, and I'm adding more. Yeah, exactly. Start making your own Halloween traditions. It's all about being unique. All right, Carrie, we need 3 tarot for you, at least 3. 1. There's a flip. First one is Page of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles represents abundance. And Pentacles represents years. Slow. I love skulls. Yes. Indian cinema. No, I haven't. Oops, pay attention. All right, Carrie, perfect. Again, the first card you have is the Page of Pentacles. Page usually comes with a message. And again, Pentacles represent the wintertime. It represents something slow happening, years. And it's a gains, an abundance card. The Page represents that voice inside of you. It is young at heart. And this voice is urging you to follow your destiny. It says, examine what strengths you possess, and speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Saxy Butler, hello, welcome. We have the 3 of Wands. Again, Wands is a yes. It's positive. It represents something happening fast, generally days. This card is an advancement card. It represents promises and new horizons. 3s are also an activating card, being closer to a 1 than it is a 10. So you must be active. Whatever this advancement is, you must be active. You have the Tower card. It represents a sudden change. This is already happening. It also represents the end of restriction, my friend. And generally, this change is through no fault of your own. In the card, you can see lightning bolt striking. And we know when a lightning bolt hits something, what's it do? It destroys everything it hits. Everything. So, again, this card represents a sudden change already happening. But it gives you the ability to sweep all the rubble and debris away and start over fresh like it never happened. Again, the end of restriction. Your oracle for the day, Carrie, is the Ghostlands card in the upright position. And upright, this card says, whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future, it really has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there. You can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps, my friend, are important right now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments and revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Don't skip out on the here and now. Well, I hope you have the best day ever, Saxy Butler. I won't be here tomorrow, but I will be back Monday, so I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Mish, if you are still here, it is your turn. Three Idiots. I will watch it. Thank you. I'll look for it. Oh my gosh, Annika, that is so cool. I need to learn more about Diwali. Oh my gosh, that is awesome, Jimmy. How comical. I remember when you were posing for sculpting. I remember you posting pictures. Ghost Rider. I have not watched Ghost Rider. That's with oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh, he's such a good actor. I can see his face. I can see his face. No, what is his name? It's not Nicolas Cage, right? It's Annika. It is something I believe in, and that I don't even celebrate it. But what a beautiful story. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I do like Nicolas Cage. So I was told that The Conjuring has come out with a new and last movie. My son Christopher watched it. Has anybody seen it? I guess it's just out in theaters. I don't even know what it's called. I love the Saw movies. All of them. I binge watch them. The new Conjuring one, Hope? Alright, Mish. The first card you have is the Magician. A major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And it represents something happening fast. So the card says that you need to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And it's going to happen quick. And remember, it's all in the know-how. Really? My son said it was amazing. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords represents victory. It represents a new cycle. So congratulations on that. And this cycle might be singular because it is an ace. But whatever your new cycle is, it's very decisive, cutting like the sword when you made your choice. Nobody can take you away from it, and you're very purposed. You have the Justice card, Mish, Major Arcana, a positive, a yes. And this card says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. When we do that, we are only making decisions to solve the problem we are in at the moment. And we are not looking toward the future. So no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Your oracle for the day is the Magic Stream upright. In this card also, it just came for somebody else. It says, every experience has its own story. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. This card says, don't see events separate from one another, when in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. When you remember that you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success, my friend, will benefit many. There are multiple people on the right path and have been suggested that they stay there and follow it. Amanda, you are next. $19.20. Oh, I'm going to see if I can find that one. I'll watch it with subtitles. Perfect, Amanda. Jimmy is next. After Amanda. Wow, we actually got through. We're on number 10 already. It's a list of 13 with a few extras. Wow. One. Oops, okay. Absolutely, Jimmy, when we, as soon as we finish with Amanda, we will take care of that. Oh, like a bell jar, like a cloche. Oh my gosh, how cool is that, Jimmy? You should do it. My uncle, Rick, he passed away. I have his record collection. He had a huge cloche, huge, with a little shrunken head in it. Oh my gosh, it was so comical. Displayed in his living room. Jimmy, I think that's a great idea. Oops, okay. Amanda, the first card you have is the Wheel of Fortune card, a major arcana. It represents surprise change. It's positive. It's yes. It's actually good old destiny in fulfilling it. It says, seize all opportunities, grow, take risks if need be. Embrace good and bad luck the same. What card is this? Oh, that's the World card. I apologize, I got distracted. Squirrel. We have the Two of Cups for Amanda. I was like, that doesn't look like my right card. You have the Two of Cups. Amanda, this card represents a relationship. Now remember, cups represents our emotions. It's positive. It's a yes card. It represents something slow, months, and it also represents the summertime. This card represents a relationship. This relationship represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. It's perfect in every way, shape, or form. And not only that, it is what it represents that which nature has sanctified. It is that positive. You have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. I have a begilding spell, aka recipe, if you would like it. Send me an email. I may have already given it to you. If anybody else would like it, let me know. Send me a message. I would be happy to share it with you. More importantly, Amanda, this card represents love and money. It represents a dark woman, like a tanned woman, someone who spends her time out in the country, friendly, loving, honorable. So if you have any questions, and if this question pertains to a man, the man is well disposed, which means he has money. He's friendly, favorable, sympathetic. If the question you have is about a woman, she is interested in you. Let me explain real quick. It doesn't have to be relationship-wise, either way, man or woman. It could be maybe you have, maybe you've asked about a job or anything. Maybe somebody, if you've put an application in, there may be a man or there may be a woman looking at your application. If so, it is, this card represents that you will most likely be chosen by the person, whether it is a man or a woman. I hope that makes sense. It does not necessarily mean a relationship. You also have the Nine of Cups. This is an abundance card. It's also a resting phase. It says you are pleased with yourself, that you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. It says you can have all you desire if you wish, envision a better life. This card also represents contentment and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. It's a 9. Phase is almost complete. Your oracle for the day is the Spark card in the upright position. It says there's a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in co-creating it. This is the perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor truthfully. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire, my friend, it is a gratifying activity. You are welcome, Amanda. You are welcome. Jimmy, my friend. Tower card. You want me to take the Tower card out? Let me look for the Tower card. And I absolutely will. Angela, hello, welcome. So the list is full, Angela, but I'm adding extra people just in case I actually make it through. Guaranteed next, though, I know you already know, but to be next guaranteed, a super chat or a super thanks, whatever they are, it would be required. Well, Where is it? Let me look, let me look, let me look. Aha, the Tower. Got it. Okay, Jimmy. Do you have a message? Is there anything you want me to ask if it has a message for you? All right, the Tower card. Absolutely, Jimmy. So, the Tower card, do you have any messages for Jimmy, aka the Lunar Prince? One. Two. And this one flipped. I know. They jumped. I'm also going to pull an Oracle card as well. Hope is after Jimmy. Yeah, the Tower is not a negative card. It's a neutral energy card. Sometimes, you know, we encounter, there it is, negative emotions or negative things around it. But generally, the Tower card represents through no fault of our own. All right, Jimmy, the message for you is, first of all, you have the Six of Cups. This card represents that it's a leveling up card. Sixes represent a flip in energy and that things are being taken to another level. It's a positive. It's a yes. Represents the summertime, our emotions, and slow. So months, not days, months. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion, maybe a rekindle of something from the past, maybe bump into somebody from the past. You have the Ace of Swords. This card represents victory and a new cycle. It represents pure thought, so innocence, intellect, singular, decisive, and cutting, and purposed. So this, whatever your new cycle it is, whatever it is you're doing, you are very purposed, and again, it represents victory. You have the World card, the Major Arcana. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a successful completion, a slow, successful completion. It says, time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Your oracle for the day is listening in the reverse position. It says, are you feeling that you're not being heard? That perhaps your needs aren't valid? That your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is the moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. Reversed, this has another meaning as well. it also asks you if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. My friend, this is the time to get out of denial. Reversed, this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. The cards say there is a great change in your life, Jimmy. Hope, it is your turn. Damien, hello. I will add you as an extra, but the only way to guaranteed be next is a super thanks. Hope, you are number 12. Jimmy, you are welcome. You are welcome. But Damien, stick around because you never know. There are 5 extras ahead of you. All right, Hope. I just got to get that tower shuffled in there really good. Dave? Amanda's 420 friendly. You guys crack me up. Whoops. Hope you have 3 tarot. I mean, there's so many states it's legal now. A weed lover. That is exactly what that is. Means. Bob. Welcome, Bob. It's not legal in Tennessee yet. There it is. There are many people in the chat looking for a job, Bob. Are you looking for employees, my friend? Oh, get a job. King of Swords. I'm just messing around. King of Swords. Hope. This card represents, well, it's kind of a warning card. It says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Oops. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups says it has a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may even say that you are sometimes self-absorbed about it. But again, my friend, this is your quest, your desires, not somebody else's. You are not meant to fulfill somebody else's desires and dreams. You have the Four of Wands. This card represents a celebration or a welcome. It can represent a family visit. Maybe, or maybe somebody from your family is going to come visit you. Maybe you're going to go visit them, or maybe you're going to take a trip home. More importantly, again, it's going to be very welcoming, and it is a celebration. They are going to be extremely happy to see you. It's going to be a very joyous time. So enjoy it. And 4s are applying cards, so apply yourself while you're there, which means really have a good time. Your oracle for the day is the Dragon's Lair reversed. And this card says that red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, my friend, but be careful, because you can't win this particular challenge. So heed this gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone, something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. My friend, ignore this alarm and you're going to wander in circles near the edge of the dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. So if there's been something you've been wondering if you should maybe try this, make sure you do your research. XYZ, you are the last person on the list, and then we start our extras, which is Cam will be the first one. You are welcome, Hope, and thanks for the email earlier. I truly appreciate it. Oh, you are here. Awesome. I appreciate your patience. We need one more. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and an oracle. She is fast. She is fast. Not me. Not me. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on to these cards. One more good shuffle. When I was, oh my gosh, when I was in my early 20s, Apple had this app, this game, I guess it was. You could, it was a learn to type game. And that's how I learned to type. I think it was like Mavis Beacon. I don't know. It's probably not right. But anyway, she taught you how to type. And it was so fun. So fun. XYZ. The first card you have is the Tower card. A major arcana. This card represents a sudden change. This is already happening. It also represents the end of restriction. And I've mentioned already, in the card there's a lightning bolt striking. And we all know when a lightning bolt strikes, the damage it causes. The importance with this card is that it represents through no fault of your own. This happens. The good thing about it is you can clear away the rubble, like wiping a chalkboard clean, and start over fresh, like it never happened. Again, it represents the end of restriction. You have the 10 of Swords. This card represents, it's a betrayal card and a distress card. On my standard deck that we generally use when it's not Halloween, the card would show the person laying face down in the dirt with 10 swords sticking out of their back, representing that you feel like you literally feel you may have been stabbed in the back. Again, it represents something happened that you least expected, but it's a 10, and it represents that the cycle is complete. It's over. So the distress part of the card, it represents fixed thoughts and rigid thinking. The card wants you to know that at least everything is now known. It is out in the open, and you now know the ground when you're face down in it. It gives you a chance to start over, start new. You have the 4 of Cups. Again, at least now you know. The 4 of Cups is a self-pity card. It represents that you are becoming self-obsessed and that you really need to get out more. It represents routine, but being in a rut. It represents boredom, quite possibly a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity overlooked. This card also has a warning though. Don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on an opportunity. Your oracle for the day is the Strength card, reversed. Reversed, this card says, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. The card says perhaps you feel the bonds weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repair. Attend to them now before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong. Face the reality of your relationship at this time and give it your attention. My friend, any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take its place. Oh, you're a flip phone. Oh, don't lose everybody. All right, Cam, if you are still here, you are next, and then Laverne. I love that Barbie flip phone. I think it's adorable. Whoops. You are welcome. And don't forget, if you would like an in-depth card reading, which is 10 plus cards, a whole layout, I'll put you on the list. I would be more than happy to do a reading for you. You can send me an email, and I'll get back with you with what I need. Or you can just put it in the chat, because truthfully, the only thing I need is your zodiac sign, the year you were born, and if you have any questions. You guys, you want to know something? All right, I have to read Jimmy's first. Laverne, then Shirley. How funny. So, my first phone, flip phone. Well, actually, my first phone, it wasn't even a flip phone. It was just, I don't even know how to explain. It looked like a remote, truthfully. They didn't even have flip phones yet. But when I had my first flip phone, and you could change your ringtone, I changed it to a Disturbed song. It was the, what's the name? Go Home, Get Stoned, whatever it is. So I changed it to that tune. Actually, I didn't. One of my boys did. And I was in a meeting at a bank with people, and who knew I didn't know much about a phone, and my son called me, and oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. Everybody started laughing. Yep, Nokia, no camera, no nothing. Mine was the shape of a remote, my first one. But it didn't take long for them to invent the flip phone after that. Do you guys remember beepers? Cam, the first card you have is Major Arcana, the Lovers. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a Gemini. And it says, Nothing should be held back. Even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness, be open and transparent. So whatever it is you're doing, whatever oops, cycle you're on, it's important. Be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back. Now instead of later. You also have the High Priestess. This card represents, it's a positive, it's a yes. So it represents change that you didn't realize. It also represents intuition, which is our gut feeling. This card says the future is yet unrevealed. Change you didn't realize, and it's going to be positive. You have the Two of Wands. It's a yes card. It's positive. It represents something happening fast, days. It's a hopes and wishes card, and it's time to organize. The card says fire yourself up. Plan ahead. Be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have? What do you have to give? It says think innovative and fresh ideas. And more important, it says you're in an excellent position to join forces with another person who shares your vision. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. So be prepared. Speak your mind. You have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is you are restricting yourself card. It says you're creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. My friend, you can cope. It also represents, it can represent bad news on the horizon. Your oracle for the day is the details in the upright position. It says the most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. So pay attention. It says be aware that what you need to know is in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them now, not after when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. Laverne, you are next. Haha, Jimmy, you crack me up. Bourbon, for me. Three tarot for Laverne. And now we just need an oracle. Aha, how funny. You crack me up, Dave. Oh my gosh, these glasses are killing me today. Oh. Let me try ones. Maybe these ones aren't so strong. I'll just try a different pair. Oh, I don't think that helps either. All right. Laverne, the first card you have is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents that you have shouldered too much. It's time to pass some of it on. And because of it, you will reap great fortune, gains, and success. The card says that you've done a good job got everything in order, nice, neat, easy to carry, and easy to pass off onto somebody else. You don't have to do it all by yourself. You have the Six of Swords. This card is new horizons and moving on. It represents that you may have felt like you've been on a plateau and everything you do has been yielding nothing. But it represents moving on and new horizons. More important, though, before you go, it says become a better you, and that this may also be an emotional time for you as well. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups says to, it's a dignity card. It says maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. There may be innocent eyes watching you, looking up to you. You might be a role model and you don't even know it. So, dignity. Maintain your composure and set a good example. Your oracle for the day, Laverne, is the Talisman reversed. Reverse, this card warns that you must be aware of the repetitive patterns in your life. Sometimes the things that feel most familiar carry with them reminders of what you don't want to experience again. Yet here you are, faced with an important choice. You can move forward cautiously, or you can look for another path that will take you in a new direction. My friend, consider this. If you've fallen down a hole a few times, why wouldn't you walk around it this time? If you know where the hole lies, treasure that wisdom. The universe is unlimited. Every individual path has some limitations. Accepting that not all avenues are available to you at this time is a powerful realization. With that said, you don't have to retrace your footsteps either. No matter what you're on, no matter what path you're on, to gain greater wisdom, regardless of the choice you make, this is the time to ask others who have been here before for advice and assistance. Their wisdom will awaken your own. It's kind of like the Hierophant card. Jacob, hello, welcome. Next is Daniel W. I can't guarantee we'll get to everybody. I have a few people ahead of you, and I have less than 10 minutes, Jacob. But to guaranteed be next, it would require a super chat or a super thanks. Jacob, if you send me an email, I would love to do an in-depth card reading for you. That is 10 plus cards. They're free. Actually, Jacob, you don't even have to send me an email. If you're interested, you can put the information in the chat. I just need your zodiac sign, the year you were born, and if you have any questions. Well, you said your future. Oh, gosh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see if I can, Did you send it to me email or chat, Jimmy? We just need one more card for Daniel W. An Oracle. Okay, I see it, Jimmy. Hold on. I found it. There it is. All right, so I want to show you guys what Jimmy sent. All right. Oops, don't disconnect. Don't disconnect. All right, Daniel. The first card you have is the Seven of Cups. It's so cool. The Seven of Cups. It represents, it's a reorganization card. It represents that imagination needs to be kept in check. It represents there is fanciful, and then there is downright deluded. It says use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. It says, is fate revealing the truth? I have so much written here, you guys. Oh my goodness. The Seven of Cups. It says pie in the sky ideas are good. There's nothing wrong with that. And it is your right. Just don't expect anyone else to feed on them. So it says, is fate revealing the truth? Daniel W., you have the Two of Pentacles as well. This is a balance and dedication card. It requires organizing. It's flexibility, adaptability. For everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says, be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Don't allow anybody to silence you. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands represents an organized card. It's to fire yourself up. It represents hopes and wishes. And it says to plan ahead and be strategic. It says, where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? The card says, think innovative and fresh ideas. You are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Your oracle for the day, I apologize, is the wishing well card in the upright position. In upright, this card says, desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration. And you sense the aha moment. It's the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate. Maybe you're conceiving a baby or an idea. This card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in magical ways. Neither you nor anyone else knows how or why it happens. It just does. So you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside and be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this creation should appear or when. Form your intention. Take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit and prepare to be amazed. And with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's video. I'm not going to be able to get to anybody else. But I'll be back Monday. You can send me an email. I'll put you on the list for a free in-depth card reading. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Don't forget to check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is always free. With that, my friends, I hope you guys have the best weekend ever, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you so much for being here.